All right, all right. What's up? What's up, CCO? Um, s- mm-mm. All right. Um, Let me do this real quick. Don't know how that's gonna look, but all right. All right. So today we'll be doing chapter 65. We'll see how it goes as usual. We might do 66. It just depends on how fast we go through this chapter, how short they are, and all of that. So let me just look at that real quick. Why is it? All right. So is the mic okay? I kind of tried a few things. Even there, it seems like it's still spiking a little bit. So I could um. All right. Okay. Let's bring down the music down. All right, so we're about to start. I do want to talk about what we just witnessed last chapter right before we start. Um, so let me. All right. See how that goes. All right, so last chapter we ended on a pretty insane stopping point. So we had Johnny getting shot by someone we don't know. If I'm just basing myself off from the design, it seems like this person has a glove. So I'll say my predictions, even though there's a few things that I'm not sure about. So predictions is I think the person that might have shot Johnny there could be Dio. So I'll go with that. Again, the outfit and the shoes there kind of makes me think, is that really Dio? Doesn't look like Dio. Um, so I'll go with that guess. I don't know. I mean, other than that, I can't think unless Magenta is somehow, got freed, but I feel like it was a good ending for Magenta, so I don't know how I would feel if this is Magenta. Wake Up People doesn't have a glove, so Yeah, it could just be one of the racers as well. So we'll see with that. Johnny will be fine. I don't know how, but he'll be fine. I'm more scared for Gyro because he's literally in between this new character and Valentine. And then my other prediction is I think Gyro and Johnny will survive this, but I think Wicca people will die here. I don't know how he's gonna come into play in all of this, but I'm gonna predict that he is going to die in the next few chapters in this interaction here, but we'll see. So that's about what I had to say on that. So we'll see as well Valentine's 10 what that does. Now I'm thinking that the name Chocolato, Chocolat, whatever, I'll read the next title. It might be the name of the stand of this new person. I mean, maybe this person who shot, but more likely the other person with Valentine, the new character. Between yesterday, one of my friends started to read SBR, so I made uh, for him a YouTube playlist of some OST that fit the vibe. There are no spoilers for you. Maybe you are interested too. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for sure. I don't know if I'll be able to play them on YouTube with with the copyright and stuff, but like I'll listen to that on my own for sure. I'm down. Definitely interested, man. I love music and OSTs in general, so always down to hear some new stuff. Um, hmm. So let's. All right. So we'll try this out, and yeah, let's see. The music is too loud or something, but it seems fine. All right, let's get into this. All right, chapter 65. Chocolate Disco. That's okay. That's the name. Chocolate Disco Part 2. Because I don't think this is. I mean, it could be, but I doubt Valentine's 10 is called Chocolate Disco. It just doesn't fit to me. That what is? It's like someone shot obviously through a glass, but also looks like an eye. Hmm. Okay, let's see. All right. What you're about to witness is one of the most puzzled arcs in JoJo. One of the most expert JoJo YouTubers, X-Force, had to make a 3 model recreation. Oh my god. Okay, so basically what you're saying is I need to be locked in, because this is about to get complicated. I imagine it's gonna be because of one of the stand's powers, maybe, or multiple stands. Okay. What? Me? What just happened? I got shot. What? Mm. So the chapter looks a little bit short. It's not too long, so we might be able to do 2 chapters here. The gun shot Johnny? Behind that tree. Bro. Yeah, so the way it was so weird last chapter, like, I don't know what Gyro sees. It looks like he sees nobody, like, he doesn't even see that other guy, he doesn't see Valentine. But at the same time, he could be seeing that other guy, and then does Johnny not Johnny obviously saw Valentine, but it looked like Johnny might not have been able to see this other guy. It was just getting weird, so let's see. Is that not Valentine just hiding behind that tree? What? He just went backwards? Or... Hey, you, stay right there. Don't fucking move. Okay, so he does see that guy. Alright. Yeah, he doesn't talk as well. He hasn't said a word yet. And we see the smoke as well there. Like, it's... I mean, it's obviously where Johnny is, I think, but... No. Step. Who is this, bro? Just show him. Nay. Okay, so Johnny is about to shoot. I mean, the only way I can see Johnny being able to do something about this is obviously with the new ability he's got to, like, kind of go inwards into in the infinity, basically, of the rotation. That's about the only thing I could see him be able to do to survive. Yeah, doesn't get the shot. He shot above, but in JoJo's you can never like, that bullet that he shot is gonna do something. The rock, maybe he's gonna put the bullet on one of the rocks, I don't know. Your legs. Your ow. This 10. So Johnny knows this person. Golly, bro, we're taking so much damage. What the hell? Another gunshot. Johnny. Yeah, I love how Gyro just goes straight and gets word for John instantly. What the f... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is that this other guy's ability here? Yeah. So there's 10 columns, and then there's the alphabet. Oh, and he has the same columns on his wrist, okay. Alright. You bastard, how many of you are there? 10 users, at least counting this guy, and the guy behind that tree, and the one with Johnny. There are at least 3 of them. Yeah, okay. Level. Wait, hold up, bro. I want to see something again. Not there. Where is it? We see the pink. I don't... Because I'm thinking, okay, Valentine has a time ability 10 for sure, in some shape or form. Could it be Valentine? Because the more I look at it, this doesn't, like, obviously this is a shadow, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Because even when we had what's it called, Sandman, when he was kind of in the shadow, you couldn't see him. He didn't look like Sandman, so this could be anyone really. It doesn't really matter how he looks, but this looks a little bit more like Valentine than Sandman. He obviously doesn't have the hair, but I don't know, bro. So he is using the bullet hole. And then he's putting it on himself. Okay, and then because of it, he can now use the infinity rotation stuff. Okay. And he's going into the into the gutter. Also, the writing is like in pink/purple, which is kind of Valentine's colors, pink. Johnny Joestar, his legs moved. Johnny. But in any case, Johnny is disposed of. His wounds are fatal. They are pretty bad, but obviously we know he's not gonna die. The only person, obviously, Hot Pants is always there to heal us, so maybe Hot Pants, but... So the fact that Valentine because Valentine was going towards Gyro, but then he backed off, so is it because he doesn't want to get caught up in this guy's ability? Or again, is it because he's actually the one doing this with his ability? I don't know. 1, 2F, 3, 6F. Okay. I mean, I already see this is gonna be such a complex ability. Oh my god. Araki, what are you doing to us? Okay, Jaru sees it. Johnny, where did he go? Wicca people? Is it Wicca people then? Bro, I'm just gonna let the story play out because I don't know. Okay. Is that Wicca people? What was that just now? Because he's by the horses too, but... I told you to stay... so stay where you are, god damn it. This is a mess, bro. And he stepped onto F, and now he can click. Wow. Oh, and then the steel ball came from above? Okay, so he's obviously stepping onto F, and now since Gyro's onto F, this guy can click onto F on his arm, and it somehow brought the steel ball from above on Gyro, back on Gyro. Okay, and he's taunting on us with the pulses. My steel ball. And now he has nails, bro? What's up with people having nails? Mike O had some as well with his ability, like. And what, now he's gonna make them drop on us somehow? Bro. Whoa. Bastard. Once again, we are taking insane damage. Barely walk. These boxes, this is an enemy's ability. It's homing in on me. Yeah. Plus, what's worse is the situation with Johnny who attacked him, and where did he go? Shit, he got shot. I can see the blood running into that gutter. Also, that was we got people to buy the horses. What the hell was that about? Okay. Bro, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, this actually might be Dio, because if Wicca people was following him, like him wondering about Johnny moving his legs, let me stop. And Dio, it seems like everyone started moving all at the same time. I need some water, bro. This can only mean that the head is in the president's possession, so that would mean that we're not the ones doing the pursuing. We're the ones who are going to be eliminated. No. What does he have now? What is that? Where is there a skull on your bottle, bro? What is that? Sizzle? Is that acid? What is that? Hey, what the... that's... It can't be shit. Yeah, try it. Why don't you... Damn it, I never mind, stop. Why does he have to do this right now? Yeah, yeah. And why hasn't he said a word yet? Okay, and we stop here. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely reading the next chapter. That was fast. God damn. Alright. Darvolo and his shadow version shot Johnny. True. He was, Darvolo had that same thing as well with him. Diego, Wicca people, and Valentine all doing something here. Bro. Yeah, fuck it. We're just going straight into the next one. No. Okay, Disco says, yeah, it is his ability. What? I mean, I've seen like similar objects than that. There's some things that works like this, right? Like a... I don't know, I'll think about it later. Disco. Check out Disco. No matter the timing, no matter the aiming or direction, if an attack is geared toward him, he has the ability to drop the same energy and object to the corresponding XY coordinate. It's as simple as that, and that's all he has to say. And that's all he has to say, as he hasn't said a word. Okay, so... I mean, that kind of makes sense. Again, we saw Jaro throw his steel ball, was able to throw the same energy, I guess, or object back to the X and Y coordinate. So, alright. So it's not like he just puts like a... At first I thought it was just like set coordinates, like the coordinate was just at a place he couldn't move them. And Gyro had to step on it and then he could, but it looks like he can just change things around, like with his object there, or his what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I don't know. You can read 67, alright. 66, D4C, part 1. D4C, another stand. That stuff inside the bottle, and his way of attacking what grids and defending himself too. With grids, I guess. come to think of it, this guy is pretty invincible. Yeah, I mean, everything he gets thrown at him, he can just switch it back. Or at least his stun ability is, isn't it? God damn. Oh, okay. The first word he says is chocolate disco. That's my ability stand name, Chocolate Disco. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done. That's all. Okay. That's what Iraqi said. I mean, that's what they said at the beginning. That's all he says. Just his stand. Oh, I have nothing else to say. I have no other words regarding what I'm willing to explain to you. Okay, so that's all he's gonna say about his ability. I love how he has to like say it like, I have nothing else to say. I have no other words. I can't speak to you. I won't talk. Like, we get it, bro. I don't know what this is, but wait, what happened? He just broke it, and now he's gonna. Oh, that's cool. Look at the art there. The colors too. What the Yeah, man, we can't throw shit at him now. He just does this, and it's so fast too. Bro, look at that injury, bro. That's insanity. Just like a tunnel, just. And I mean, I don't know. He might have just passed out from the damage, or maybe not. What's happening? Why is he confused? Bro, why is it so small? What? Wait. Oh, okay, I just realized he threw it on the things. And then when it fell on him... Okay, okay. Well, wait. Since it was like burning or whatever, maybe it like cauterized the wound a little bit? Is that what's happening? I don't know, it's tough to tell. And then it's not working, it's just going like back to where the smoke is. Then he's just aura forming. Keep showing the things in the ground. Oh wait, let me see something. character. Let's see. And then he's just walking toward him. He's sweating. Yeah, he's stressing out. It's all going behind him. All same. Is it going on the same spots? I don't think it is, but it's definitely just going behind him. What the hell did he do? Does it have to do something with the energy? Yeah, look at the smoke. It's like sometimes I really have to stop and think of my ancestors. My steel ball's rotation is something that this family spent centuries perfecting. The rotation of the two steel balls that I threw earlier is gathering. Oh, okay, so it's using the rotation on the smoke, on the air, and it's gathering the air around them and refracting the light with the pressure exerted. Long story short, I've created a lens of air between you and me. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. Looked like a lens. Where I actually am and what you're seeing. You can say it's pretty distorted. That's why your attacks aren't hitting me. Okay, that's why it's missing and it's hitting behind him. Is just because of this lens of air that's... How the hell is Gerald, like, how the hell did he think about this, man? He's one of the smartest people on earth. JoJo's characters sometimes can be the smartest people I've ever seen in my life, bro. How do you even think about this on the fly? That's insanity. Insane. So you go to guns when you're cornered, huh? You should probably stop doing stuff like that. Oh my god. Yeah, look at the perspective, that's crazy. This is probably something I should be saying to my girlfriend, but this lens, it doesn't show that we're a lot closer to each other than you think. Okay. Ooh, shot in his arm. GG's, bro. Oh my god. Wow, now he's the one clowning on him. Can you save the screaming until you're in the hospital? Bro, where is Valentine? I'm in a hurry right now, so spill it. Who attacked Johnny? Tell me his name. He can use it on his body too? Shit, again with the damn grids. So you're not gonna talk as long as you can use your stand ability, huh? That or this guy doesn't know anything. Did he knock him out? Did that work? Alright. Jaro cooked his ass with science. Insane. Only in JoJo's, bro. Stand name, Chocolate Disco out of commission. That is another classic JoJo right there. It's been a while. Have we even seen... Maybe we have a little, like 1 or 2 times, but have we seen this like out of commission? There was a lot of that in like part 5, part 3 and such. Part 4, but... Okay, so... Shit, looking at the blood spatter, Johnny was attacked from behind, and it looks like Johnny escaped through this gutter. But this amount of blood last time here, so where did he go to? He needs treatment. Is this wound fatal? Or is he still running away because someone's tracking him? Someone came up to Johnny from behind, came up behind our horses and shot him. He snuck up on him from the shadows instead of coming directly at him. Like that guy just did with me. I mean, again, Valentine was coming from behind on Gyro. Where the hell is he? He was walking to Gyro, then for some reason he backed away behind the tree, and now he's just gone. Like he had to change course towards Johnny or Dio or someone, right? And the people are just scared, I guess, of everything that just happened, but... Wait, don't be afraid of me, come back. My friend is dying, I want to know who the culprit is. I want to know what happened over that wall. You should have seen something from where you were standing, tell me. Was this the guy that did it? Is it? I love how he has a Dio picture in his back pocket. If I don't find out who it is, we'll be in more danger. Look at this photo. You saw my friend get shot, right? Is this suspect? Is he the one that did it? What is that shot? Dio, that bastard. Are they doing this? Is it Dio? Okay. Wait, thanks. So the man in this picture come from behind and shot my friend who was on the horse, right? No, not him. It's not right. The man on the bottom, he was the one that shot him. Wake up, people! Not that, and I've never seen that other man on the bottom in your photo on your right hand. He has two pictures, though. Is it? The one that was by the wall and shot your friend and ran away was the man in the bottom photo. Wow. Hey, what are you guys talking about? Hey, you weren't there when it happened. Shut up. Bro. What is happening? Okay, prediction. Diavolo. Oh my god. Valentine uses Stan ability to make it look like it was Wicca people, but it was Dio, okay? The guy that was there was this one, the guy that was wearing the helmet, it was him. Hey, you all agree with me, right? This girl has bad eyes. What are you... Wait, what are you guys talking about? Wait a second. Do you guys know these girls? Are you friends? No, I don't even know who these boys are, right? Bro, who are those kids? We were just playing and we were just babysitting our brother. The culprit is the man on the right. Wait just a second. Alright, I'll ask again from the top. If you don't know, just say so. I want this to be clear. Alright, the guy on the horse over there was my friend and my friend was shot back by someone. I want to know who did it. How many of them were there? One, or were there two of them? Only one. Yeah, one. Of course, there was only one culprit. He was alone. I didn't see anyone else. I really hope those kids weren't like paid by Valentine or something to say some bullshit. It's either that or again, Valentine used his Stan ability and they believe it. Like, this is too suspicious that they're all like, one, yeah, one. Okay, I see. So which one of those guys shot? Were you watching those guys? I've never seen these guys. That doesn't even look like they're not even the same age. Yes, I'm clear it was this guy. Come on, are you guys even hearing yourselves? Even the dog is in this. This girl is a liar. Is that dog even? Okay. Who are those kids? What the hell is up with these kids? What are they saying? Are they trying to confuse me? No, it can't be. For what purposes? No, I don't think these kids are lying to me. We came to this park after them. I feel like there's so many Wicca people could have used left side ataxia and they couldn't see the person, that there was someone else. Who knows, bro. We came to this park after them. They were already playing when we got here. It's not rational to think that the enemy is one of these kids, but then what's going on? If the kids aren't lying, then it must be Dio or Wicca people. Looks like at least one of them was near Johnny for sure. Could Dio have disguised himself as Wicca people? I don't think so. That can't be either if he disguise. Yeah, we didn't have identified two suspects. They might have looked like one or the other. Could they have been made to see an illusion? Yes, bro. Valentine Stan, I'm telling you. No, that's not right either. If he was going to play around with illusions, he would have made me see them. Made me see them? Okay. You there, looks like something grave has happened, but it seems like those kids didn't see what happened properly. I saw what happened differently, okay? Old man, Pops got some answers? What was he drawing? Imagine if he just drew like Valentine behind the tree or something. The one who shot your friend was this man. Yeah, actually drew him. He was the one. This is a portrait I drew, what I saw. That's so cool. That Araki, like, I didn't think he was gonna utilize the people in the back. I thought it was just like for the scenery and just kind of set up the scene. But he actually is using the guy I was drawing. That's so cool. Ay. Wait a second. What are you talking about all of a sudden? How long were you there for? Who are you? I'm just an artist who lives in the area. I always drawn this park. That's why I was here to see everything that happened by that wall. I'm not going by memory. I can testify in the front of the police. The man in this portrait is the one that shot your friend. God. I thought he was just like seeing him. He actually is the one that shot him. So he was actually... Golly. What, that President Valentine? The president will never come to the park by himself. Well, he has a stand, so... President is... I mean, this feels like it makes sense, so it is actually Valentine. So yeah, so he had to use his stand, obviously, for Johnny to see him, and that's why Johnny had that reaction, right? Of like, he was confused because he saw Valentine there, right? So does that mean that there was actually someone else there? Like, so tough to explain. Was the Valentine that Johnny saw, was that just actually an illusion and there was actually nobody there? Or was there actually someone that Valentine made it look like it was Valentine? I'm done, bro. President is... That's crazy. Are you trying to make a president the bad guy? Why would the president be out alone and shoot someone else? You're a traitor. I bet you were just dreaming. I didn't say it was the president. I didn't use anyone's name. I just merely drew the man as I saw him. This is merely a portrait. Then you're a Lucy artist. That doesn't even look like him. The culprit was wearing a rider's helmet. My picture is... Yeah, Jaro is... What is this? What are these people saying? Something bad is going on. The stand attacks is... Some sort of bizarre stand attacking already initialized, and was Johnny attacked by the unknown power? It may very well be Dio. No, bro, it's Valentine. And he was the one I saw earlier. Shit. But Wicca people was definitely standing near horses, and the one near the wall, that was definitely Wicca people. It can't be. I have no idea what the hell is going on, but I'll try to be positive. Just look at the good side. I defeated one enemy's 10 users, so there's one less. Is that even true, bro? Who knows? You might have not even defeated no one, bro. Who knows? And Johnny is probably still alive. That's definitely a good thing. Alright, I just have to keep on going. Yeah, Jaro's so confused right now. I'll find Johnny and then the corpse parts, no matter what happens, no matter who the enemy is. Then we switch to Wicca people and Dio. They're just together, and does Wicca people not know Dio is right there? It's been a while. Johnny Joestar is better left alive on the verge of death but not beyond, right, Wicca people? Is better left alive? You stayed quiet, yes, Dio, about the fact that Magenta was alive. Yeah. I thought you and Magenta got along well. Nevertheless, this is all according to plan, right? What do you mean? And he's transforming too? Oh my god. God. Araki, what the hell are you doing, man? Jaro getting ass pulled like Joseph? Yeah, exactly. Retired. And why are these children lying? Maybe also the artist is lying? So, I mean, for me right now, I think it's literally just because of Valentine's stand. I think Valentine uses stand, again, no idea how it works, what it does, but it's somehow making people see different things, right? Like almost I mean, Gyro brought up illusions, so it's like one is seeing something. My thing is, I don't see Valentine making people see that he would shot someone. Like, I don't really understand why he would make this guy see that he's the one that killed him. So it's like, okay, then didn't Valentine actually, was he the one that shot Johnny? Because right now it's either Dio or Valentine that shot him, for sure. I just don't know why Valentine would make this artist see himself killing Johnny. I just don't see how that makes sense, so it feels like it might be Valentine, but then there's the possibility that they all just... No, because it would be either Dio or Valentine, so definitely one of them saw the real thing happen, what actually happened. Yeah, it's like they saw different illusions, right? Like 3 different persons, like it's... Yeah, it's like 3 different realities or 3 different illusions, so... Something like that. I don't know what Dio means by all according to plan here, though. Don't know what the hell he means by that. Like, what plan? Like, you mean about Lucy? Because again, Dio, Dio could somewhat work with Valentine, but only for his own benefit, obviously. Like, for fame and money, we know that about Dio, so like he could still be working, but why would Wicca people? I don't know, man. This arc feels like when a lots of things happen at the same time in Part 4, Pilgrim arc the 15th of July with lots of characters. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you mean when as we were getting closer to the climax, we were seeing a lot of Stan users at the same time. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Like, this feels even more confusing. Well, let's continue. Next chapter is 47 pages. Okay. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. This will be the last chapter though, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. Again to chapter 67, D4C part 2. Once again, we don't know what the hell this is. I mean, is this Valentine's stand name? Because it looks like we might be like looking at Valentine's stand at this moment, and I don't think there's any other user at this moment, so it wouldn't make sense, right? D4C. The hell is that? An attempt to find solid proof to validate the following account will probably be in vain. However, circumstantial historical evidence is still scattered around the globe. In the beginning was the world, the Gospel of John. In him was life, and the life was the light man. Verse 4. The Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Interesting. So we're going back to Jesus and... Oh, brother. This feels pretty big. Okay, let me lock in. This is estimated to have happened approximately 2,000 years in the past, but a particular individual extended to the people a new way of faith, but was deemed by the society of the time to be dangerous. Yeah. What do you think D4C stands for? Jesus time? I mean, obviously it's probably again a music or a group reference, but I can't recall it at the moment. But yeah, I think this is probably for Valentine. And for the people, he was crucified and put to death. Nice art. I like how it's colored. I really like the presentation here. However, how could this have happened? Medically, it was impossible. Though his wounds were fatal, the individual arose 3 days after his execution and revived. And the individual was found by Joseph of Arimathea, yeah, who was introduced pretty early in this part, who wrapped his body in a flax cloth, and to him who had treated his body with care the man expressed his thanks and stated, "I will go east." Look at this illustration. This looks so cool. The aura, bro. With tears in his eyes, Joseph of Arimathea asked him, "Will I ever see you again?" Oh, he's showing a map. The man showed Joseph of Arimathea 9 locations with the sand near his feet, and simply stated everything is circular. If it rotates, that was all. Rotation, the still balls. As he obviously shows the map that we all are all familiar with all the locations. And then he vanished into the light. Look at this, bro. I love that. The art here is insane. It's amazing. The 9 location that man pointed out seemed like a place on the map. So, I mean, he predicted, he knew where he's gonna be reborn, right? With all the corpse parts. But because he says, "Will I ever see you again?" And then the 9 location pointers seemed like a place on it, but no one could figure out where they corresponded to or what they meant. And besides, no one thought to believe such stories either. However, Joseph documented the information and kept it close at all times. The man who had vanished from the public eye kept on traveling toward the east. Man, look at this. I love... This is like one of the best presented chapters we've seen. The composition of every single panel, obviously the art and the coloring as well, it's beautiful. Along the way, he lived with and learned the language and culture of those he met, and though time passed, his journey never saw an end. And when he finally reached the Far East, he began to build a ship. The inhabitant of the land gladly aided him in the making of his vessel, and the mate set once it was done farther and farther east across the ocean. Once he had crossed the ocean and reached the farthest ends of the earth, he lived out the rest of his days on that land. How much time had passed since he had set on his journey? How old he was? Bro, okay, let me... How old was he now? No one knew, and when it came time for him to breathe his last breath, the people who lived with him said, "Yep, we wish to see you again." I mean, this is cool. We're kind of tying back, obviously, a little bit with Sandman or Soundman. And I'm thinking, when we were talking about a saint early with Gyro and stuff, being reborn or making miracles, two miracles happen after they die, right? Kind of going back to that. Shortly after his death, there came a large earthquake which tore the ground apart with its force. Though his corpse never rotted, and afterwards there was a great storm which washed away the earth with its torrential downpours. It tore into 9 pieces, and it was moved along by the winds and the sand to the east. The land that he had found after years of journeying was in fact a large continent, as we see the Devil's Spawn, which has been actually a long time, a while since we've heard anything about the Devil's Spawn. Sometimes animals, birds would carry his parts across the land, or it would encounter the natives. The wolf as well, obviously we saw a few chapters ago as well. Look at this, man. Or it would be found within a large tree. Or Sugar Mountain. Or scores of fish would help it travel across rivers. And once again, there would be storms and winds. The last time he encountered humans. The art? Is that the art? Which we know Valentine had. Was deep within the desert in what is known as San Diego, where a group of soldiers who were training had perished. I'm thinking about Valentine as well, but is that Valentine? Because we saw Valentine talk about his old days as a soldier, right? And the art. Within that desert, underneath the sands was where his art was hidden, and it was by accident found by a young soldier from the missing troop. So he was the first one, huh? That soldier was the only one who made it back to civilization alive. It's interesting though, the art went into Valentine itself though, by itself. And afterwards, said soldier slowly rolls to the top. And you realize that there must be other body parts aside from the art that he had found. He had to find the rest of them. This must be fate, and once the soldier became the president of the country, it's a big jump. He started to pursue the buried secrets, the Eden legend. Wow. And then we got back. Wait, what the Okay, we're going back in time, holy shit. Wow, that was amazing. How many pages was that? Yeah, about 14, 15. That was amazing. Oh my god. Araki was cooking with this. That was super immersive. I was just perfect music as well for me right now with this. Wow. seeing all of this and then leading into Valentine. This also is similar to Mountain Tim, how he was kind of dead in the desert as well and got the corpse part, and that's how he was kind of able to survive, right? Which is interesting. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, is Araki actually doing... Is there parallels between him and Mountain Tim? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that they were kind of hitting on a 14-year-old, but, you know, that's not really that good. Yeah, that old stuff as well, going back to Jesus and just the scenery, the backgrounds, the flow of everything, nature. Wow. And now we're going back in time to see what happened. Maybe from Weka people's perspective now? So we saw guards. Is that supposed to be Valentine? It seems peaceful enough, but this area is teeming with the president's men. It's impossible for Jaro and Johnny to take this on alone. So did Dio and Weka people just team up together and that's what they were talking about plans? By the looks of it, Jaro Zeppeli and Johnny Joestar seem to be following Dio's tracks in order to obtain the eye. But it's highly improbable President Valentine and his men are also seeking to end things here. Jaro and Johnny will perish here in Philadelphia before you even reach Dio. It would have been wiser to utilize the SBR race to escape from this city. But now they will undoubtedly be tracked and assassinated by the president. Like, we know he wants to get back to his country, so is he just like... Is he just gonna change purpose because he's like, yeah, I don't want to die, I don't want to... And then he sees Dio and that's where he runs after him, right? Because I remember Jaro seeing Weka people running there. There he is, Dio. So there's the guys. Okay, so we see the other guy. We don't have his name. Or actually, did they say his name? Chocolate Disco. Now, in this situation, who am I to align myself with? I will not align myself with the losing side, yeah. If I lose, then I will have no place to follow. I will never follow that path again. That's the thing with our people, you gotta think about the tennis ball. Which side is it gonna fall? You never know. There's no losing side, bro, you never know. If I am to defeat the president, the only chance I have is with Dio, when someone tried to seize the left eye from him. So, okay, so does he actually ally with Dio? And that's... And we see those two other people right there as well. Are they important? Because they don't have basic design, and we even see them there. Like, they have to be important, right? Yeah, for sure. I only require one more piece to create the larger picture. The president has no choice but to appear himself in front of Dio after all, does he? Who are those? Are they the ones that shot Johnny and like again Valentine's Stan made it appear as it was someone else, but it was just random people? Because how are they? Where did he go? Dio, how is he planning on approaching the president? A gun? As we see the flag there? Oh, brother. Is Valentine just... is he just gonna come out of there? What? A trap? Wait, is that the place where Johnny got shot? I can't tell. There's another flag on the other side. Why is it here? The gun is fully loaded. Who placed it here? Tough. Someone in the damn flag? Is it Valentine? How is he? I mean, if there's anyone that's gonna come out of the USA flag, it's gonna be Valentine, I imagine. Yeah, that's his stand for sure right there. So Valentine was the one that killed, not killed, but shot Johnny. Then he has to because it's the same gloves. So did he actually have an outfit? Or, the fuck? So how is Waka people still alive? Did he... A side attacks, yeah, okay. And he shot. What the fuck? No way, bro. No chance. He didn't... There's no way he was actually able to do this much damage to Valentine, especially since... I mean, it has to be Valentine, because that's his stand, so... Huh? Sorry for the mic, I don't know if that was loud. He can move his legs, Johnny Joestar. Okay, so he's... But how... So that's from the perspective of those girls, right? Because that's what they show here. And those were the girls that were saying it was Wicca people, but then... Yeah, this is a mindfuck, bro. Oh my god. What does this all mean, Johnny Joestar? Why did Johnny Joestar attack me and I shot him? Oh, bro. It was Valentine, but... No, but was that really Johnny Joestar? And if it were, why would he choose to attack me from behind at such a close range? And for what reason? Why? Yeah, it's like Valentine made him see an illusion, but was he actually the one that shot Johnny? I don't know. It looks like it might be, but at least 4 bullets hit Johnny. Am I dreaming? Or is this the work of someone else? Perhaps it is some sort of unknown stand attacked by an enemy. Everything is going as planned. Johnny Joestar is better left alive, right, Wicca people? And now we go back to... You, what were you doing just now? Magenta was alive. You should have known that I was tracking you, Dio. Okay. Ah, I thought that you and Magenta got along well. What did you just see? You lured me here, did you not? Why did you lure me toward the park? What is happening? Why are we showing... the clock? I think I remember seeing this clock before all of this. I'm gonna go back after a chapter. Yeah, obviously it's this place, but... And then he's looking at the picture of Scarlet slash Lucy. Wait a minute. Okay, so we're gonna go through everyone's perspective. This is insanity, bro. Oh my god. So we have Wicca people, Dio, and what? In the end, at the end, we're gonna see Valentine's perspective. I see Lucy still, the one that's supposed to be dead, is assuming the position of the First Lady. She's the kid. The spy that's on the inside is Lucy Sills feigning as the First Lady, and if your identity is still hidden, then it should be a good opportunity for me. I, Dio, will seize all of the body parts that are being collected here in Philadelphia. But the whole town is under high security. The president's soldiers are being rather noisy. Hey, what are you... Where are you going? Stop right there. Oh, God. He's so violent. He just knocked his entire coat off, bro. Look at that scream, bro. Insane. And he took the clothes off. Smooth as hell. Where am I going? I'm going to the Independence Hall, which is what you're supposed to be guarding, to assassinate your boss, that is. Let's camouflage you. That's interesting because they said like Jar was thinking about the possibility of Dio disguising himself as Wicca people, right? So he kind of did camouflage. Hold up, bro. Wait, what the fuck? How the hell did he do that? Transformed him into a dinosaur, but as a tree. Sniff. No, that's not right. They already are. They're not being collected. The corpse is complete. Even the head is here. The man himself. Bro, please. Now I'm scared for Dio. Is Valentine not gonna recognize Dio though? Also, doesn't Dio have the other corpse part? Like, isn't it's gonna be attracted to each other? Valentine. He's alone. He's walking alone. Without bodyguards. Oh god. Or is he planning on going alone? Is he here to settle things? No, it's because the corpse is complete. I can attack him now. I can assassinate him. No. Oh no. Don't do this to me. No, don't do this to me, bro. No, bro. No, bro. You can't do that to me, man. Oh my. What are you doing to me, bro? Oh no. What is that cliffhanger, man? How am I supposed to wait? Hell no. No, Diego, no, don't do it. You're gonna kill yourself. The entire, so when did it start? About here, maybe? Yeah, I mean, as soon as he started disguising. So, is the Dio in front of Wicca people actually Dio? Is that actually Dio, or is that like Valentine and Wicca people is about to die? Or does Dio think like he's gonna see some sort of illusion here where he thinks he killed Valentine and that's why he's back here with Wicca people and he's like everything going to plan, thinking he succeeded, but actually didn't succeed? I don't know. I love how everything was drawn here. Like Dio is drawn so well. Even this panel, I don't know, something about it is really expressive. I love this, the way he looks here in this outfit. And with Valentine. Bro, is that... This is the same chapter as this too? I almost forgot that was in the same chapter. Wow. That has to be one of the best chapters so far, by far. That was an amazing one. That's one of my favorites. Like, it's one of those that I cannot wait to see animated. Like, the way, like, we need some really good directing on this, and I think we will, but we need some really good directing. Yeah, now I'm so worried for Dio and Wicca people, bro. Are they both dead here? Are both Dio and Wicca people about to die here? Alright, let me read chat. Uh, it's been a while. Art going insane. Yeah, the art was amazing in this chapter. Insane. These devil's poems were the exact locations of the map. We can say Jesus saved Valentine and made him become the president. Yeah, he did. That's true. Jaro should teach some lessons to Wicca people. Yeah, that flag was insane, but... Wait. Oh, bro. Hmm. Bro, this is such a mindfuck. Because I was like, wait, is this place with the flags, is that like exactly like the building? Is that the door right there? I'm kind of scared that Dio might be dead, and like basically everything that's gonna happen between Dio and Valentine here is right before what we see with Wicca people here. I don't know. Is that actually where Dio dies, bro? Oh, wait. Why was the message retracted? What happened? Johnny, mindfuck is the best word. Yeah. Scary monsters being actually very strong. Yeah. That new outfit of Diego is a skin for JoJo All-Star Battle, the fighting game. Interesting. He looks pretty cool on it. Mm-mm. How long is the next chapter? I think 42. Wait, why were... Wait. Why was the message retracted for about Joe and CCO? I don't know what... I didn't see what was there. Okay, well... I think we're just gonna speed through, like, I can't leave on this cliffhanger, no way. D4C Part 3, as we see Valentine. Insane drawing of... Okay, that's Lucy right there. I mean, is he not gonna recognize that that's Dio? The heir that... I mean, I don't know. Yeah, don't know, only wrote Who Shot Johnny? Interesting. Lucy Stell, they've already figured out our identity. What the hell happened? You, what are you doing? You're supposed to be outside. Listen, we've been given additional orders regarding security. These three, be it individually or in the group, are under suspicion of an assassination attempt on the president. As he's right there. If they approach headquarters, we've been given permission to shoot to kill. Remember the faces. So... So they've been... What, the president is going outside without a single guard with him? He's going past the trees into civilian area? As we see the eye. So funny, they're like, yeah, if you see their faces, shot him, as they're literally talking to the guy. Kind of surprising that they can't recognize his face. I mean, I guess he has a hat over his eye a little bit, but still, I mean... He's going into the park, or civilian area. Interesting. Hey, I've never seen this man before. Who are you? You're not a guard? Okay, well, there you go. As he transforms them. Do you want to be camouflaged? Do you like lamps? You won't light up, unfortunately. Bro, what the f... Since when could he do that, bro? He's just... I guess he can just transform. It's not even just living like dinosaurs. It's like... I mean, it's tough to tell because this is coloring. It looks like metal, but it might just be like skin, I guess. But I guess he can just transform people into anything at this point. This isn't good. What is Valentine planning? Something is wrong. So maybe he doesn't lie here. Kinda glad that. Lucy still has been found out and knocked unconscious. What the hell happened? Plus the corpse is here besides my left eye. All of it is somewhere inside this building. Also, Lucy still is pregnant, so I guess the corpse isn't like fully complete. I mean, it's not, you know, she hasn't birthed the kid yet or whatever it's gonna birth. All of it is somewhere inside this building. Why did President leave? Something is headed this way. And he needs to settle the score, which means that someone may be getting one step ahead of me. Alright, well, the outfit wasn't there for too long. I have to assassinate it now or else someone is going to get the crucial upper end. Okay, so it is actually probably Dio that saw Wicca people. Okay. But Valentine is also a stand user and his ability is unknown. It's too much for a risk for of a risk for me to attack him first. First I need to see his ability and find its weakness, and now I have a good plan. Alright. Okay, no, he really just came out of the front door of the Independence Hall. Alright. And that's where Wicca people was trolling me. If I remember correctly, I'll use him. The president is stalling ahead beyond that flag, just past the corner of that building in the shadows. Stalling ahead. The flag, okay. Wicca people behind me. Okay, so now Valentine is... He turned his horse... yeah, this is insane. He's now doing so much more than before. Like, now he's turning his horse into a dinosaur as well. Like, I wonder if that's able to make him faster as well. And crazy, bro. And he's just... Now the president and Wicca people should encounter each other. Something will happen and I'll watch. Okay, he's on the roof. Now he has the pistol. Well, like... What? Wicca people, where did the president go? What is he? So it's... The mindfuck does not stop. So it was Dio that was... But why was it through the flag and now he's not? But this is exactly what happened with the guy behind the flag who we saw the stand of. This goddammit Wicca people, left side attacks, yeah damn, yep. And then he gets... Wait. But this time it's Dio that shoots? And now he's the one shooting Johnny? Alright, bro. Yep, and then he pulls up. And is that the Wicca people that Gyro saw right there? And that's what the other kid saw that Dio shot, okay. What's going on? I shot Johnny. But then can this Wicca people see this? Was that the real Johnny? Is his leg? They moved. Is this a dream? No, the scent is here. I smell the president's scent. He's nearby, I'm sure of it. Huh? So he puts the gun back there. So is that the gun that Wicca people see? That means nearby. This is definitely Valentine's scent. He knew I was disguised as the guard earlier and he lured me here. He lured me here so that he could make me kill Johnny. I feel like that's not the only reason, but though now I feel like I've gotten a glimpse of his ability. I think I only understand more about it now. Maybe no, I'm fairly certain, but I'll finish Valentine off once I'm absolutely sure. Have you gotten a glimpse? I think he's making you see something you want to see, but as there was just a horse on top of a building, by the way. So Johnny Joel Star is best alive as you go back, okay. On the verge of death, but not beyond, right, Wicca people? You stayed quiet, yes, Dio, about the fact that Magenta was alive. I thought you and Magenta got well off, so Wicca people, I came here to ask you something. So, just now, did you see me shoot Johnny? What? Listen, time is running out. I need to know for certain. I definitely just shot Johnny and he fell down into the drain, but it wasn't me who did it. I need to know what you just witnessed. What you're saying right now is beyond my understanding. Listen, stop with the annoying attitude. You realize that it's far too late to be talking about allegiance, neutrality, right? You'll be killed too. The one who shot Johnny was the president. I can tell because of the scent. What I need to know for certain is the mechanism behind his ability. You understand what I'm saying, yes, Wicca people? So, what did he turn? He's here. He's coming this way as we speak. The president? It can't be. Where is he? My dinosaur will find him. He may be invisible. Valentine wants my left eye. And on top of that, to end everything, he's planning on ending everything here in Philadelphia by killing us all. Impossible. Is it complete? The corpse? It's about to be. You tried to lure me into a trap just now. You made me follow you there. Is it time to be complaining about things like that? Why do you think the president is coming our way? Yeah, because he knew what people was telling him. It's because he's confident that he can win against us. He's an incredibly decisive man. If we don't team up, you're going to die too. I need to know what Valentine's ability is. Hurry up and tell me what you just saw, Wicca people. Dead. The girl, the people again that we saw. Are they just supposed to like keep watch on them or something? I have no more water. What was that deal? Did you see it? What just happened to your raptor? Dio, answer me. You saw two of my raptors were suddenly killed. My dinosaur only scent. Is that civilian in disguise? Is that a present? Is his ability the ability to transfigure himself? Oh, there's no way it's that. No one's been killed between those buildings over there. That has nothing to do with it. He's coming closer. He's much closer than anticipated. Can he just make people within the range? Like there's a range where he can just make people see whatever he wants to, basically? Raptors between those buildings. Attack whatever is there. Dio, are you implying that you're the one who shot Johnny before? I could not understand what you were saying. Yes, that's what he was saying. Because I was the one who shot Johnny. That is what I saw. I had no choice but to shoot him. I thought you had driven me to do so. Sweating. The culprit is Valentine, but was the one who shot Johnny me or you? What did he do to us? Do you understand? See the stand grabbing the dinosaurs. Wait, what? This... Shit, now the other two has been caught. They've been pulled away instead of being killed. Where is he taking them? Where is he dragging them? The scent is unmistakably his, but it's getting farther away. I won't be able to track down the specific location of my raptors. Wake up, people. Are you going to work with me? Hurry up and decide. If we don't work together, we're both going to be attacked. As we see the stand right there. Scary, bro. He's just cutting them. Above us? Above us. He's taking the upper ground. He's right above us. Shit, he's just playing with me, trading. My raptor's like garbage by getting this close. Yeah, he's playing with you, bro. That's also pretty interesting. Above us, right? What does Johnny hate so much? People just looking down on him and his mother, and just that hierarchy of people in power and above and everything, right? Treating him like garbage. Yep, he's right there. Oh my god. And he's smiling to this damn bastard. Left side ataxia. He actually landed it though? I mean, it looks like he hit him straight in the eye, but... Is that another illusion? Because what is he even doing? Did he actually just jump from the sky? Is he floating? Like... Capipo. Yeah, man, he kinda saved you, huh? What the fuck? It's just going through and coming out the other side. But he's here, the president. Well, this, yeah, it has to be another illusion, right? Look at that drawing, though. That drawing is insane of Valentine right there. Holy shit. It's the end. Bro, those cliffhangers are... they're brutal. Actually, just... evil cliffhangers. But yeah, we're ending here for sure. We can't... we're done here because I feel like this might keep going for forever. But yeah, I mean, the two people that I was scared for and were right here, both of us. My God. Um, they're kind of dinosaur lamps. Diego has a plan, let him cook. Bro hasn't even finished this part and I already know it's his favorite. Was about to be mad confused, bro. I've been confused for... Yes, ever since chapter, what, 65? Ever since the first chapter we did, I've been just... But it's like a great confuse, right? Araki has been going insane with this. I mean, it's obviously starting to make a little bit more sense now. I'm starting to see the full vision, but until we actually know what Valentine is fully planning with all of this and like what his stand actually fully does, it's definitely not gonna be clear. Like, who actually shot Johnny? Is there actually one person that did it, or did they actually all did it, right? Like, did Dio, Wicca people, and Valentine, all three of them shot Johnny in some sort of weird way, right? Is that what we're going for? They all shot him? Or is there actually one actual real person that actually shot and the rest didn't actually happen? But then again, everyone saw different, like, one saw Valentine, one saw Dio, and one saw Wicca people, so it's like, it looks like it actually was three different realities and three different illusions. But yeah, it just looks like Valentine is able to make a different sort of reality within a range, maybe, and he can just make whatever he wants people to see in that range, like. But yeah, this is super thrilling. The suspense is on point. All 7 for the Raptors. Goated panels. This one of Valentine here. What chapter you on? Yeah, bro, I need to be better with this. I never think about changing it, but we're on chapter, what is it, 68, I think? Where is it? Okay, so yeah, almost every main villain stand starts with being confusing. True, yeah. Even with Diavolo at first. I mean, I would say Kira is not that complex, but once he gets bites the dust, it gets confusing a little bit there. We get kind of a similar thing happening. And then, yeah, Pucci, not too bad with Pucci at first. It's just kind of figuring out as he's evolving and what he's trying to achieve with his stand and what it does and all that. And then obviously with Dio, we're kind of trying to figure out his time ability as well, so yeah. The World versus Polnareff, yeah, in the stairs. Kim Crimson, yep. Whitesnake versus Jotaro and Jolene. Yeah, true, with like the illusions and everything. Yeah, true. Yeah, that was a little bit so. We've seen things like this, like Araki likes doing this, but this is like, I feel like this is up to 100, right? Like this is way more than usual. I mean, the different perspective from everyone. I mean, we're not even done with understanding what his stand does. Like, we don't even have any answers. Like, you can make predictions and inference from what we've seen, but we still don't know fully. Keep reading, it explains who shot him. This is another level. I mean, a 3D model, yeah. A 3D model of the town to explain this. I definitely want to see this after I'm caught up for sure. Gonna have to, I don't know if I'll remember it, but I don't know, maybe we kind of end this little arc, I'll take note or something. But yeah, Joe, I'll not today, but yeah, I'm sure once I feel like next chapter maybe we'll get some like real answers, but that will be for the next stream. Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good stream. We were able to read 4 chapters, so a lot of stuff that happened. A lot of mindfuck. Jaro just cooking chocolate, disco, whatever his name is, with pure science and plot. I really like the change of focus between Dio and what Wicca people saw, and obviously first Johnny and Jarrell's. Then getting the other like civilians' perspective. Yeah. Obviously the entire stuff at the beginning with Jesus and the map and the corpse parts and going into Valentine. Yeah, that was insane, man, and we're still in there. Like, this is crazy. We didn't get like that much character development or character focus necessarily. It was definitely more focused on like plot and just writing and abilities and figuring things out with just thrilling suspense and everything. So that was just really the highlight of this stream. Still a few good things with the characters with Dio. As I said, like this line here, to me this feels very in line with Dio and his relationship with, you know, power and the president and Valentine. And there's still like, I don't know if those are the same people, but we saw those two. Was it here? Yeah, those two right there. They could be just civilians just to kind of show that, you know, we're at the same location, same time, same place. So it could just be for that. But they've been in multiple panels as well. So I'm gonna... Maybe they'll be important in Valentine's plan. Maybe not. Yeah, we shall see. But it was cool to see more of Dio as well, of course. Seeing his evolution with his stand. Also, the line that he says to wake up people about Johnny, like, because he killed Johnny, so I was interested to see his thoughts and what he was thinking about Johnny, like potentially killing Johnny. But like yeah, I don't know what he mean, like if there's something more into what he says here about like Johnny being best left alive. Like, does Dio not want to kill Johnny, you know? I don't know. Yeah, great stream. Enjoy the weekend. You too, Joe. We're about to end here, so insane chapters. We'll be back for chapter 69 at some point in the next few days, I imagine, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for everyone for being here. That was probably the longest stream we had so far in JoJo's. But yeah, I'll catch you